Michael, it's been too long. How have you been?
I know, right? I've been good, man. Just trying to stay healthy and keep up with my new workout routine. What about you?
Same here. I've been hitting the gym more regularly these days. It feels good to finally make exercise a part of my daily life.
That's awesome. What's your workout routine like these days?
I've been focusing on strength training mostly. I go to the gym about 4 times a week. I split my workouts into different muscle groups, so one day is chest and triceps, another is back and biceps, then shoulders and legs. What about you? Are you still into running?
Yeah, I'm still running, but I've also started incorporating some strength training as well. I realized that just running wasn't enough to reach my fitness goals, so now I'm trying to build more muscle and get stronger.
That's a great approach. I think combining cardio and strength training is key to overall fitness. How's the running going, though? Are you training for any races?
I've got a half marathon coming up in a few months, so I'm working on improving my endurance. I usually run 3 to 4 times a week, mixing up long runs with intervals and tempo runs. It's tough, but I'm really enjoying the challenge.
A half marathon, huh? That's impressive. I've always wanted to try running a race like that, but I've never been much of a runner. How do you stay motivated to keep running, especially on those tough days?
It's definitely not always easy. Some days, I really have to push myself to get out there, especially when the weather's bad or I'm feeling tired. But I've found that setting clear goals helps a lot. Knowing that I have a race coming up gives me something to work towards. Plus, I just feel so much better after a run. It's a great way to clear my head.
That makes sense. I've heard that running can be really therapeutic. I think that's one of the reasons I've started enjoying strength training so much. It's not just about the physical benefits, but also how it helps me mentally. I feel more focused and energized throughout the day.
Absolutely. Exercise is great for mental health. I've noticed that I'm less stressed and more positive overall since I started taking my fitness seriously. It's like the endorphins from working out just make everything seem more manageable.
Totally. It's funny how something as simple as moving your body can have such a big impact on your mood and mindset. Have you noticed any other benefits since you started your new routine?
For sure. Besides the obvious physical changes, I've lost some weight and toned up a bit. I've also noticed that I sleep better, and I have more energy during the day. My diet has improved too, almost naturally. I think once you start exercising regularly, you just want to fuel your body with better food.
That's true. I've been more mindful of what I eat as well. I've cut back on junk food and started cooking more at home. It's amazing how much better you feel when you're eating right and staying active.
Definitely. And I think the accountability factor helps too. When you're committed to a workout routine, it's easier to make healthier choices in other areas of your life. You don't want to undo all your hard work with poor eating habits.
Exactly. It's all connected. I've also started tracking my workouts and nutrition. It's been helpful to see my progress over time and stay on track with my goals.
I do the same. I use a fitness app to log my runs and strength training sessions. It's really motivating to see how far I've come, and it keeps me accountable. Plus, it's nice to have a record of what's working and what's not.
That's a good idea. I've been thinking about hiring a personal trainer to help me take my workouts to the next level. Have you ever worked with a trainer?
I have, actually. I did a few sessions with a trainer when I first started strength training, and it made a big difference. They helped me with my form and gave me a personalized plan based on my goals. If you're serious about improving, it's definitely worth considering.
That's what I was thinking. I want to make sure I'm doing everything right and not just going through the motions. I feel like a trainer could push me in ways I might not push myself.
Exactly. It's good to have someone there to challenge you and keep you on track. And they can introduce you to new exercises that you might not have thought of trying on your own.
I'll definitely look into it. Speaking of new exercises, have you tried any fitness classes? I've been thinking about joining a group class, maybe something like HIIT or yoga.
I have. I tried a few different classes last year. HIIT is intense but really effective, and yoga is great for flexibility and stress relief. I'd recommend trying both and seeing what you like. The group atmosphere can be really motivating too.
That's what I've heard. I think I'll give it a shot. I've been curious about yoga for a while, especially since flexibility isn't my strong suit. It might help balance out all the strength training I've been doing.
Yoga is great for that. It complements strength training really well, and it's a good way to prevent injuries by keeping your muscles and joints flexible. Plus, it's a nice change of pace from the more intense workouts.
I could definitely use some of that. I've had a few minor injuries from lifting, and I think improving my flexibility could help prevent that in the future. Do you have any tips for someone just starting out with yoga?
Just take it slow and listen to your body. Yoga is all about finding your own pace and not pushing yourself too hard, especially in the beginning. There are plenty of beginner classes available, and the instructors are usually really good at guiding you through the basics.
That sounds reassuring. I'll start with a beginner class and see how it goes. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And if you ever want to try a class together, let me know. It's always more fun with a friend.
I'll definitely take you up on that. It's been great catching up and talking about our fitness journeys. I'm really motivated to keep pushing myself now.
Same here. It's always good to talk to someone who's on the same path. Let's keep each other accountable and maybe even set some new goals together.
That sounds like a plan. Maybe we could sign up for a race or a fitness challenge together. It'd be fun to have something to train for.
I'm in. Let's look into some options and see what we can find. It'll be a great way to stay motivated and keep improving.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see where this takes us. Here's to staying fit and healthy.
Cheers to that. Let's keep it up and make this our best year yet.